What is going on with the NASDAQ? We're about 10 days before the quarter ends in 21, and the NASDAQ's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's always supposed to be going up. So I want to dig into what's going on with the NASDAQ, what is working, what's not working. I also want to talk to you about how to buy Ethereum for a discount. No selling newsletters, no hype, no fear, but there's a way you can buy Ethereum right now for a discount. It's pretty neat. I want to show you that. And then the third thing I want to do is I want to show you some of the tweets that stood out this week and show you what I'm seeing and what other people are seeing and why it might impact your portfolio. And guys, look, whether you're in the NASDAQ or not, or into Bitcoin or Ethereum or cryptocurrency or not, or you don't like tweets or what other people are thinking, it actually matters if you have money in the market. Even if you have money in cash and you're afraid to put it in the market, this will impact your portfolio. So stick around and we're going to go over those three things. Okay, let's jump into this. I'm going to come over and share my screen with you guys, and let's just look at the Qs. So the Qs is the NASDAQ 100, super zoomed out. But look, the NASDAQ 100 has been just crushing it for years since the bottom. It actually had a double bottom here. Look how beautiful that is. The NASDAQ 100 had a double bottom and then basically has been almost unbeatable since then. Let me zoom in here and talk about and show you what's going on. So here we go. The NASDAQ 100, also known as the Qs, is above its old lifetime high. Its old lifetime high was September of 2020. It actually came back down and tested it right here. And it's just consolidating above old lifetime highs. Guys, a consolidation above an old lifetime high, especially a recent one, super healthy. Sideways consolidation at new lifetime highs is a very healthy behavior. So that's really what's going on right now, is there's some consolidation going on. Now, I will say to you, within the NASDAQ 100, there's no financials, there's no industrials, there's no materials, there's no real estate. And when I say no industrials, there's only 2% industrials in there, and there's no energy. So the NASDAQ 100, which is 100 stocks, it's not the US stock market. It's been the growth engine of where all the growth stocks are, but we're kind of seeing it going sideways and digesting right now. So the question is, anything else digesting right now? Well, here's all world ex-US coming up right here. And this is also digesting right now. So that's going sideways. Emerging market is also digesting right now. So we have all world ex-US digesting. We have emerging market digesting. We have the NASDAQ digesting. Now, emerging markets up 4 or 5% for the year. All world ex-US is up 4 or 5% for the year. The S&P is up 4 or 5% for the year. And out of all of these, the S&P actually looks the strongest right now. So we'll keep an eye on this and see if things shift. But right now, I just see this being a change of leadership. By the way, a change of leadership does not mean the market's going to crash. You want to start looking at things where people go, where people panic into, to see how they're doing. So here's utilities. People panic into this when things get scary, if they have to stay in equities. Here's something called S&P low volatility. Again, another place people go when they get scared. You don't really see anything going on here. Here's staples. Again, staples hasn't even broken out to a new lifetime high lately. There's that September high right here that the NASDAQ is digesting above. You can see staples has really struggled to stay above that. And so we're not seeing money flow into the places that people put their money if they're really scared. TLT, it's the 20-year Treasury ETF. Clearly, people are not pouring into this because the price is actually, it's falling off a cliff, right? BND, which is the S&P 500 for bonds in the U.S., is falling. So this is international bonds, actually looks the best out of all of them. So people are not panicking into the places they go to when they're worried. All that's going on right now is there's a rotation going on in, I was going to say in U.S. stocks, in the entire stock market. I believe Europe's woken up. I believe emerging markets has woken up. Dividend Stocks have woken up, value has woken up, industrials has woken up, materials have, financials have, energy have, and that's actually what we're seeing. Okay. You can buy, moving on to the second thing, you can buy a tracking symbol to buy Ethereum or Bitcoin, right? If you don't want to go to an exchange and pay 0.5% to get into one of the cryptos and 0.5% to get out, or whatever the commissions are, but they're around that 0.5% in and out. So this is a pretty ugly looking price chart. But what's most important is if you look here, this is a company called Grayscale that they have some trust. Here's the Grayscale Bitcoin, and it's selling at a discount. You can get, I'm going to round here, $55 worth of Bitcoin right now for $53. So that's about a 4% discount. The discount's a little bit better if you go over and you want to get Ethereum, which Ethereum is the second biggest crypto. And this discount's right now about a 6% discount. I've been noticing it fluctuating between 5 and 10%. So right now you can go get $18.38 of Ethereum for only $17.26. I think that's about a 6% discount. So there's a discount actually going on right now with these tracking symbols. If you look on the screen here, the teal line is what you would have had to pay for the Ethereum tracking symbol, ETHE. And when it first came out in 19, this is insane. You could get $3 of Ethereum for $60, meaning you'd have to pay, people are paying $60 for the symbol and only getting $3 of Ethereum. That's the teal line on the screen that I'm showing you. That's that huge spike right there. And if you squint, you can see the teal line is actually below the black line today. So you're now getting more Ethereum and paying less. So that's pretty cool. And this doesn't matter whether you want to be in Bitcoin or not, or should you make money, should you not make money, do you do? I'm just simply pointing out how there's these kind of interesting things going on. Okay, a couple quick tweets and then I'm gonna hit the pause button, guys. So saw a tweet kind of pointing out the fastest increase in yields. These are the fastest increase in yields in the last 30 years. The black one on the screen is the most recent. There's been a lot of talk about the increase in yields is going to crush things. And so Ben here in this tweet, he highlighted the 4 fastest ones, one in 94, one in 99, one in 2013, and one today. And the thing is, guys, there's nothing to see here right now. SPX. So let me just bring up the S&P and let's just quickly look super quickly at some of those dates. 94. Here's 94 when we had an acceleration in yields. You can see what happened after this period. The market went up about 260% over a long time period. There was one March of 99 that he pointed out right around here that it peaked. And you can see the market went up probably about another 20%. And it had about another, from an S&P point of view, another 18 months of going higher. He pointed out 2013. 2013 was a breakout year. The S&P hit new lifetime highs. It broke above its old lifetime high. This is total returns, guys. So this peak is higher than that peak because there's dividends getting reinvested. So it's kind of inconclusive. I mean, here's the actual yield on the 10-year treasury, which is what he's referencing. And I've talked about this price chart many times where the yield bounced between 3 and 1.5%. Personally, I believe if the 10-year yield gets above 3, I think the Fed's going to come out and they're going to say, nope, we're going to make sure the yield on the 10-year does not get above 3%. And so we're going to make sure it stays in this range between 1.5 and 3%. It's coming. Powell is going to announce that somewhere in the future if things get out of hand. 2 more tweets, guys. This is why being diversified is often being over-diversified. People are taught to have 50 or 100 symbols, stock symbols, because if you have more, you're going to be safe. This is a carpet map from a year ago, March 16th, 2020, a year ago this week. Guys, when shit gets real and the market falls, everything goes. JP Morgan down this day, 18%. B of A down 18%. Berkshire down 11%. Apple down 12+%. Microsoft down 12%. This is why I pound the table on most people are over diversified. When the market gets rolling to the downside, it doesn't matter what your equity's name is. Everything takes a hit. The problem with being over diversified is you take the full hit on the downside and you slowly grow your money, unnecessarily slowly grow your money on the upside. Last tweet. We have had negative yields in the US. There are two charts on the screen here. This is from Jim Bianco this week. The one on the left, he just shows you this week the 1 year bill, the 1 month T-bills, basically a 30-day bill from the US government. People were willing to get a little bit less back at the end of the month. Anything below here is negative. And you saw here on March 17th, it went negative. It also went negative last year. So we do have negative yields in the US. No one's really talking about it. And no, it doesn't have to be at a banana republic. But we're getting negative yields here, guys. So there's definitely some very interesting things going on. Buying some cryptos for a true discount. We have the NASDAQ 100 digesting. I think I'll finish with having the NASDAQ 100 on the screen here, guys. Let me pull that over. The thing is, the strategy determines your outcome. The strategy determines your outcome, not the symbols you own. And really understanding how to read price charts is one of those filters that just changes your entire life, brings certainty, clarity, comfort to your life. So takeaway, I think the NASDAQ is just digesting yields between 1.5 and 3%. No big deal right now. We have to watch how it impacts things. And we're going to continue to see crazy things going on in the market with being able to buy some cryptos for 5 to 10% off. Hey guys, if you liked this video, you're going to like the other videos we have for you. Please subscribe because it makes a difference. Please hit the like button because it also makes a difference. Thanks for being in my world, and I look forward to seeing you next week. All right, take care, guys.